day. Welcome to your favorite program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nesine Kujumi, and I have here with me in the studio on The Conversation, Comrade Ajayi Popola, popularly called African Pope. Pope, you are welcome to the program today.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah.
Nice.
So on this edition of the program, we are going to look at ongoing or developing stories around issues in our country, Nigeria, today. And top of the bill is the cholera outbreak that has been ravaging states in Nigeria. Earlier in the week, the Lagos State government, through the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Information and Strategy, addressed the press. They gave an update on the state of the epidemic in Lagos State. And from the statistics rolled out by the Honorable Commissioner for Health, that's Professor Akin Abayomi, he said the state had recorded about 570-something incidents, and that we've had about 29 fatalities. And just yesterday, Oyo State announced that they had also been affected. And as we speak, we don't know how many states are going to be affected, but one expects that this should be a wake-up call to both the citizenry and the relevant agencies of states, because we all know that the causes of cholera are caused by waterborne diseases.
That's to do with hygiene.
Hygiene, yes. So as much as we want to play the corporate social responsibility as an organization at TV 360 here, in trying to also assist the government to disseminate this information, I think it is important for our people to recognize that we are falling below standards when it comes to our hygiene. Because in the past, Nigerians, apart from our environment, even we ourselves, we took our health seriously. And I was on a program and I told somebody that at the end of every month, my father would gather all the children, and there were some drugs you will use that will detoxify your system, such that we were not spending money in trying to access medical facility like we do these days. So I think the families should wake up.
You see, it's not even just about the family. It's about the general decadence, in the society. Then in primary school, pupils were taught, the importance
basic
of
hygiene. Yes.
And in the good old days, hygiene used to be one of the subjects being taught, how to keep your environment, the type of thing you eat.
Yes, wash your hand, wash your plate.
What have you.
Yes.
Then again, in the past, there used to be public water.
Yes,
When Water Corporation was actually Water Corporation. Yes. But today we have...
and we also had then, Pope, we had Wole Wole.
Yes, now.
You knew if your environment is you are in trouble with Wole Wole.
In fact, you dare not... nobody ever wished to have Wole Wole.
That the local government sanitary inspectors.
Inspectors as visitors.
As visitors, yes.
In their environment.
They are dreaded.
They're dreaded.
Yes, dreaded. Everybody dreads them.
Yes, then. But they are still there now. So, in fact, even more in numbers. But the effectiveness of what they do, but that is even another thing.
Yes.
So we take it from the kind of water we take. Because the public corporation, the public water system has collapsed. So only few areas, particularly in Lagos, get such water again. So we rely majorly on self-help through borehole, wells,
sachet water,
yes. That the sources are not known.
Yes.
Then again, even the way we treat our
environment.
I don't know, even what we eat. Is it the vegetables, the fruits, the kind of water we use?
Is the cadence you talked about? We are lackadaisical.
About all this, all of this. So because of that, Because then even the economic situation too added to
yes,
added
absolutely.
to it, that people just eat whatever they lay their hands on. But the biggest culprit are the people themselves, even the way they treat, their immediate environment. Then they're careless about what they eat and all of that. But so, as it is, it behoves on the government now to engage, do more of sensitization, stakeholders engagement,
and also I think
where I'm going is this, to mobilize all stakeholders, whether community leaders,
market,
religious leaders, and civil society organizations to take this message. Because the best healthcare delivery is preventive.
Yes, it's preventive healthcare. Yes.
So
doctors usually tell me that prevention is better than cure. Because prevention is the cheapest.
It's the cheapest to do, and most times it costs you nothing.
Yes,
so we need to rejig our campaign on good hygiene and good healthy living. So everything is not just about when we have crisis, then governments and all of us will now begin to run around, fire brigade approach to find solution to it. So majorly I would say Ministry of Information. No, Ministry of Information in particular, because this is about education. This is about sensitization. So I will appeal that the ministry is duly empowered, empowered with all necessary tools, including financial, to engage all the stakeholders. There should be constant engagement. It's not just one-off press briefing. No. People must get down to, of course, we have health officers in various local governments.
Yes, the CDC, CDA,
and what have you. Then the sanitary inspectorate division,
or the health department in the
local government, they must
go round.
Yes, wake up to their responsibility to embark on serious advocacy.
Absolutely,
because cholera is not new.
It's not new. Yes, it has been with us. In fact, when I looked at the history of cholera in Nigeria, I saw that cholera has been with us since the 70s.
Yes, now even the Chief Ebenezer Obey even sang.
As part of the
advocacy.
To
I
remember. He sang a song.
He sang it, that, and then various artists, and you see, and that is part of the failure of our new generation artists. In those days, in the 70s, the 60s, 70s, 80s, artists do create substantial part of their, devote substantial part of their listening to public enlightenment
about social
issues, current issues. So we no longer have that. All we have is a being power, jaga jaga, and what have you. And then, all sorts of inanities. So it is the responsibility of all of us to engage, the populace, to engage our people, to engage the communities on the best way to ensure that they are not...
I think it is important for us to let our people know that based on the current developments, because I listened to the Commissioner for Health, and he said some of the deaths they recorded was because they didn't report at the health facilities on time.
On time, yes.
So our people must learn to access medical care as quickly as possible. They should stop resorting to self. If it happens, if you raise the alarm, I'm sure people even in your neighborhood will volunteer their vehicles to take the person.
All ailments, even the most dreaded of them will be cancer and what have you. We've been told often that if these things are detected early, that will be remedy.
There will be remedy.
So the message will take to our people rather than say, oh, help yourself, take this. If you feel discomfort, it's not everything just about money.
And the
Go
symptoms
there first.
And the symptoms are vomiting,
yes, vomiting and stooling.
Pain and stooling.
Stooling, vomiting and stooling.
Stooling, yes.
So if you stool 1, 2, please go to the nearest health facility.
Yes.
I know
and government has even made the treatment free.
Free. So, and even besides that, in Lagos State, we have health centers.
Health centers, yes. Across, primary health centers, yes.
Across
there
are some local government. No, some local government has as much as 3.
Yes, as much. Yes, I agree with you. Yes.
So, if you instead of say, okay, if you are afraid of going to private health facilities because of maybe cost or what, go to
the public.
The nearest.
They are treating it as an emergency situation for now.
As for now, it is being treated as emergency situation. So we appeal to our people. In fact, if you feel discomfort in your stomach, even before it leads to stooling
and vomiting,
please just
go to the
nearest
yes,
to you.
Because the life loss cannot be regained. So
never.
We appeal to our people. We hope that we ourselves will take the message that the number 1 care to prevent cholera or any diseases, like we have always been told, even when we're growing up, that cleanliness is next to godliness. So we should take care of our health, take care of our environment. The water we drink, we should ensure that if you are not sure of the source, go and boil the water.
Boil it, just boil it.
Boil it and keep it in a sealed, place.
Yes.
So that you don't expose it.
Yes.
Please, we want to see a situation whereby this cholera outbreak will be the last one, because there are so many other things that are, confronting us as a people. We don't want things like this, terminating the lives of our loved ones, because it could be anybody. But our responsibility here, like we all know, is to educate and inform our citizens such that we all live a good and healthy life as people in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we want to call it a wrap on this first edition, on this first stanza of the program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV 360. We'll go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please continue to watch The Conversation coming to you from TV 360.